Bianca. Bianca, where are you going?
Anyway.
You can't wander around the streets in this state.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Come on, come back inside. We'll have another cup of tea and we'll talk about it.
Talk about what?
Please, come back with me now, please.
There's nothing to talk about.
I know you must feel...
I know you don't. I don't feel anything. I don't believe you anyway. My mum wouldn't sleep with you.
Well, why not? You just tried. Bianca, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Don't follow me.
I'm sorry,
I
darling.
said don't follow me.
Bianca, I'm sorry! Bianca! Bianca, wait! Please, please.
I told you not to follow me.
What's up? I've ignored you. Now, come back with me and we'll talk about this.
So you can turn me down again?
You know why I turned you down.
You're a liar.
Why would I lie to you?
Because you don't fancy me.
I don't fancy you because I'm your father.
You're not!
What do you want me to do to prove it to you, hey? Tell you the time, place and date you were conceived? Bianca, please, come back now. Sober yourself up and we'll talk about this sensibly. Bianca, please, come with me now.
You can't tell me what to do.
I just want to make sure you're all right, darling. I had to tell you because things had to stop.
What? Because they weren't good enough for you?
Bianca, you get it into your thick skull. You are my daughter, whether you like it or not.
Well, that comes no one ever told me before.
You have to ask your mum that.
What?
She was the one that didn't want you to know.
Oh, you're so full of
It's
bull.
true, it's true. All right, we'll ask her. Go and ask her and see what she says. I'm fed up about lying about this, Diane, and I'm fed up with keep giving you the wrong impression about me.
She'll just say you're mad.
Well, we'll go and see, shall we? We go and ask her.
Right there? I'll ask her. I'll go and ask her.
Good.
What are you playing?
I'm going to see your mum. I want to sort this out once and for all. Are you coming?
Do you know what time it is?
I want to see my mum.
I mean, what are you trying to do? Wake up the whole
I
street?
don't care. I want to see her.
Well, you can't. She's gone to bed.
Well, I'll get her up.
No, you won't. Your mum works really hard and she needs her sleep.
I want to see her now.
We'll have to see her in the morning.
Look, just leave it, Bianca. Come on.
What's all this about?
It's between me and my mum.
Well, don't you think you ought to wait till you've sobered up a bit?
Look, I want to see her now. Mum!
Bianca.
Mum!
Will you be quiet? Everybody's in bed.
What's going on?
I want to see my mum. She's my mum and I want to see her.
Bianca.
I want to see her!
All right. Listen, go in there and get some black coffee and sober up. I'll go and get her.
No, I'll get her.
I said I'll go and get her. And if you don't do as I say, I'll throw you out.
You would dare throw me out!
Come on,
Bianca.
girl, let's get you right.
Listen, I think I better go.
No, you don't. I want you here, you liar.
Bea?
Well, that's what he is.
Come on.
You're staying.
All right, I'm staying.
You've told her, haven't you?
Alan, it had to come out sooner or later. And tonight just happened to be the night.
What's this all about, Bianca, eh? Waking everybody up in the middle of the night.
Him.
I think you can go, David. You're not welcome here.
No, I want him to stay till you've heard what he told me. Then you can tell him he's a liar.
I can tell you that before you started, love. He's a liar. You don't want to believe a word that he says. Good night, David.
I want him to stay.
Why?
So I can see his face.
Look, whatever he's told you, Bianca.
Yeah, he
honestly,
told me something, all right?
Just forget it. Now he's made a living giving balloon rides on the hot air
Why
that
don't you
he's
just let her
talked.
speak, Carol?
I said you're not welcome here, David.
Bianca
so when you
wants
go,
me to stay.
Well, I don't, so get out.
You scared,
Get out.
You scared you're
I
not
said
going to
just
be able
get
to
out, Alan. Let's throw him out. Come on.
Bianca
Alan!
wants you to stay,
Well, I
Carol.
don't, so get him out. Go on.
What's going
Just
on?
go back to bed, Robbie. Just go back to bed.
I've got a paper round in the
I
morning.
don't care. Just go back to bed.
It's hard trying to see with a riot going on.
All right, let's stop this now, yeah?
I want him out.
Look, Carol, let's stop it. You, in there.
What are you doing?
Well, we're going to hear what Bianca's got to say.
Graham, what's going on? I think it's about something that should be best left alone.
Look, Bianca, whatever he's told you,
Just let
you've
her
got to
speak, Carol.
take with a pinch of salt.
Carol, this has gone on long enough, right? Let Bianca say what she's got to say.
All right, love. What do you want to say?
David. David told me that he's my dad.
Carol,
What?
tell her.
Is he?
Why does it matter, Bianca?
Just tell her.
Is he my dad?
It's just like saying, all right, someone who once loaned me some money, right, to get my new dress, which,
Mum?
Which I wore to an interview, right? Which got me the job. Owes everything I've got from that job.
Look, for crying out loud, just tell her!
Yeah, he is, Bianca.
You know?
Yeah, I am.
You had no right to tell her.
No?
You had no right.
You had no right to keep it from her.
Let's not get into that one, David, all right? You've screwed things up enough. You've done what you want to do. Let's just leave it at that.
I was forced to tell her.
What? Well, she twisted your arm, did she? What? Held a gun to your head? Had you by the short and curlies until you confessed? What?
Let's call it a night, shall we?
No! Because I want to know how Mr. Naffin Noble here felt he was forced to tell us something he knows was best forgotten about. Because believe me, if one thing's for certain here, memorable you ain't.
What's going on?
Bianca's just found out David Wicks is her dad.
David Wicks? That's sad.
Right. Well, I think we should be talking about what happens now.
She's a bit old for maintenance, isn't she?
You know what I mean.
You think you're going to have some part in her life, is it?
I'm her dad.
Yeah, but it's made us looked after for the last 6
I'm
years.
still her father.
I don't give a flying fairy what you think you are. You stay away from this family.
That's up to the girl
No,
to decide.
no, that is where you're
She's
wrong.
old enough to
Stay
make
away
up her
from
own mind. Bianca, what do you want,
Get
eh?
out.
Darling?
Get out!
Look, mate, I think you'd better go. We can sort out access rights later.
Do you think this is funny?
Definitely not.
Get out, go on. Get out!
Go on.
Right, I'm going.
Go on, you
I'll
stay
see you
away
later,
from her.
Bianca.
Just stay away from her, right? She had nothing to do with you, nothing! What are you two standing there? I thought I told you to go to bed. You all right? No. You heard? Oh, the whole square heard. Oh, he was always a rat. I should have known he'd never keep his mouth shut. I thought I told you to go to bed.
Well, I'm not tired.
Well, can you just go and count sheep or robocops or whatever it is that makes you pass out, Robbie?
Mum,
What?
he's not my dad, is he?
David, no.
I want to know who my dad is.
Why?
Mum, I just do.
Robbie, believe me when I say you're better off not knowing, right?
Mum, I don't want to open the door one day and stand there as Arthur Fowler saying, "Hello, Robbie, I'm your dad."
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Well, it's no more ridiculous than David Wicks being Bianca's dad.
Robbie, it doesn't matter who your dad was. All that matters is now.
Mum, it may not matter to you, but it matters to me.
All right, love, whatever you want. But for now, I've got to go and sort your sister out, so go to bed, please.
Didn't you tell me?
Long story.
Should have told her.
Oh, don't start, Alan.
Look, everyone's got a right to know who their father is.
Well, I don't want to know.
Of course you do.
No, I don't. Look, Mum's right. It don't mean anything. I never even knew my real dad, so why should I care who he is? As far as I'm concerned, Alan's my dad, and I'm really pleased he is. Night.
Good night, sweetheart.
Yeah, but will I still care?
How long have you known Alan?
Not long.
I told you.
Me. I told him. David Wicks only found out when he came back to Wolford.
But you never told him.
No. When he started funning around like a dog on heat, I thought it best not to ignore it, otherwise there might be real trouble.
Look, you should have told Bianca when you told David.
I did what I thought was right, Alan. I didn't know he was going to get a sudden attack.
Yeah,
of
but you
father
must have known it was
rights.
going to come out
I just-
sooner or
all right,
later.
I just thought it'd come out later, all right? I thought I'd know when the time was right. I messed up, yeah? I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Oh, I need to make it stronger.
Well,
What?
well, is that it?
What do you want me to say?
Look, you can't just forget about it, Carol.
Why not? That's what I've been trying to do for the last 17 years.
It's not fair, Mum. You're not being fair.
Not fair? Did I tell you something, young lady? Nothing is fair. Do you think it was fair for me to be pregnant at 14? Do you think that was fair? The sooner you learn that fair isn't something that happens to people like us, then you'll have learned a lot.
They need to know
Know what?
what happened, what their fathers were like.
Is that too much to ask?
Yes, it is too much to ask.
Why?
It just is.
I know Sonia's dead. They didn't know me on.
What difference does it make?
I can't believe you never told me.
Shall I tell you why I didn't tell you? Because David Wicks was just somebody I went with. That was it. No big deal.
He's my dad.
And I'm saying, so what? It doesn't mean he has any right over you, does it? I mean, it doesn't mean he can just come strolling in here after all this time and start playing daddy. Because if it does, then I've got something seriously wrong here.
He must have meant something to you.
I was a kid, Bianca. He meant nothing. And I mean, it's even less to me now. I mean, if he was to go walking across that square tonight, get hit by a 10-ton truck, the only person I'd feel sorry for is the road sweeper who'd have to clean up the mess. Come on, little man, let's get you to bed.
It's all right.
I'll see to him.
Thanks, Blossom. Right, I think we should all go to bed. Some of us have got work in the morning. What do you want from me? Eh?
I want to know about my dad.
I've told you all you need to know, Robbie.
No, you haven't, Mum. You haven't told me. What was he like?
You've lived this long not knowing. Why can't you just leave it at that?
You can't say that, Carol.
I can if I want.
Not now. I mean, they need to know.
What? What precisely do they need to know?
Like why my dad weren't there when I was growing up. Why did he walk out on me?
He walked out on me.
Why didn't my dad want me?
He didn't want you.
Yeah.
No, it had nothing to do with you. It was to do with me. It was me that he didn't like. It was me they left, not you.
David never even knew you. Right until he came back to Wolford, he never knew you existed.
But you never told him.
No, I never told him. He just went off. I thought I'd never see him again.
You should have said so. I might have wanted to find him.
There seemed no point in telling you who your dad was if he was never going to be around.
You should have.
Why, Bianca? I was doing just what I thought was right. David didn't want to know. So I want him out of my life and out of yours. Same with Robbie's dad.
Did he run off as well?
Yeah. He took a shine to a girl even younger than I was. Never seen him since. The only good thing about Gary is he managed to get us a council place.
Remember Sonia's dad?
Terry?
Yeah, you were always arguing.
Yeah, because he was always knocking me around.
Is that why he left?
No, he just stopped and went, taking everything that wasn't nailed to the floor.
Is this his say?
Terry Kent, you never met him.
But my dad didn't hit you.
Oh, I've got to kid Gary that. He never hit me. You sleep with 13-year-old little girls, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, or if you had to, 16-year-olds. But no, he never hit me. He'd buy him things like a gym slip or a pencil case, maybe. And if he really liked him, he'd get him nice, pretty little dollies. Well, he gave me a couple of quid to feed you and Bianca. We were struggling to make ends meet while his bits on the side were getting the annual subscriptions to Jackie. Do you see why I didn't tell you about them, eh? Now, I thought I'd done a pretty good job of protecting you from them. I know I've not been the best mum in the world, I know that. But I've always fed and clothed you, and that's what I thought was important. Your fathers were my mistakes, not yours. And you shouldn't have to put up with them, and up until now you haven't had to. I still don't think I did wrong. I still don't think that. I never wanted you to know all that, Robbie.
Never mind, Mum. Makes no difference. You're my mum and that's all that matters.
Thanks, Robbie.
It's all right. I'm off to bed, all right? Don't worry, yeah?
Cheers, Dad. I'm just tidying up and then I'm going to go back to bed.
So why did David leave you then?
I told you.
You ain't?
Bianca, honestly, I never wanted any of this to happen.
I just want to know why he left.
Drop it, B.
Well, we've all been hearing how badly she's been treated for all this. Just wondered if it was one-way traffic. I mean, according to her, she never put a foot wrong, did she?
I never said that.
Yes, she did.
No, look, I was no angel, but I never deserted you.
What, and David did?
Yes, he did.
Why?
He just did.
Like I said, it was never your fault, was it?
Don't know him.
I just want to know why he walked out on you. Why have I spent my life without a father?
Thanks, B.
Come off it, Alan. I mean, we're near enough the same age.
He's been a damn sight better father than David Wicks ever was.
Because he never had a chance, did he?
No, all right, that's true, that's true.
You just didn't want him, did you?
Do you want to know why he left, eh?
Yeah.
He left because my brothers beat the living daylights out of him. That's why he left.
I thought so.
Happy now? Can we drop it?
You should have just told me the truth. I mean, I knew he wouldn't just walked out on you.
That's right.
It's not a lie like you.
No.
Yeah, he would have looked after me.
Yeah, I've been such a bad mother.
Stop being so clever!
I'm not being clever, I'm just agreeing with you, aren't I?
Why don't you just admit you messed up your life and you've messed up mine?
Is that what you think?
That's what I know.
What, you think if David Wicks had been around, it'd all been different? Thought we'd have had a palace with butlers and women to take our rollers out? Is that what you think? And it's all my fault because I just so happened to send the man who got me up the spout packing?
Yeah.
Well, shall I tell you what I think? I think you're one selfish, stupid little cow. Yes, you. Don't you start on me about your high and mighty David Wicks, your truly wonderful prat of a father. Oh, you think we'd have stood by you in thick and thin and what, bought pony for your birthday? Is that what you think? That's rubbish, and you know it. He never cared for you. You were just something that came along after a bit of unexcited groping and fumbling down by the canal. It was me that brought you up. Me that fed and clothed you. Me that went out to work all the hours God sent to make ends meet. Me that gave up everything. Can't you get that in your thick head? It was David Wicks who messed up and not me.
Yeah, because you're so perfect, aren't you? You've never put a foot wrong. It's never your fault.
No, that's not true. I messed up once. I messed up by having you. I should never have bothered. Then the life would have been a lot happier for us all.
You're up early.
Some nights never end.
Bianca?
It's just a postman.
What time is it?
Don't know. Carol, wait!
Is she here?
Bianca,
Have you seen her?
what is this?
So she's not here then?
Well, not since the last time you asked me. I told you I'm the last person to ask.
Yeah, I just needed to be sure.
Oh, yeah. Wake me up any time. Well, did she come back last night, then?
Yeah, she came back all right. Well, she went away again.
Well, why would she do that? Carol, what's happened?
Never mind.
There you go.
Bianca knows everything.
What? Well, who told her?
I did.
Oh, David. Whatever possessed you to do that?
I had no choice, Mum.
Well, we decided not to.
Just come out.
Come out. How can something like that just come out?
Doesn't matter. I had every right to tell her anyway.
Does Carol know you decided that?
She does now.
Why? Why did you tell her?
It just happened, Mum, please.
Oh, don't give me that.
I was coming around the square last night, and she was sat in the gutter, crying her eyes out, drunk out of her mind, and fighting off some sleazeball who fancied his chances with her.
Oh, and you decided you'd just walk her home safely, did you?
No, she didn't want to go home. She needed someone to talk to, so I took her over to the office. All I've ever wanted is to be her friend, Mum. And for a moment, she let me.
I don't understand.
She started coming on to me.
And you couldn't cope with a half-drunk kid who was looking for a cuddle?
Slightly more than that, Mum. She was all over me. Look, do you really want the details?
Well, how could you let things get that far?
I stopped her as soon as I realised what she was doing.
I hope you did,
but I had to
David.
explain to her. I had to say something, didn't I?
All you had to do was say no.
She was going on and on about Ricky and about how nobody loved her. And I couldn't just push her away and say, I'm sorry, love, I don't know if I can... It would have destroyed her.
And telling her didn't?
Bianca! How did you get in here?
I've got your keys.
Your mum's looking for you. Knocked me up at the crack of dawn.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
I was just going.
You ain't been in there all night, have you? You must be frozen. You better get home and get warmed up.
Oh.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Don't sound it.
No, I'll get out your way.
Look, come on, look. What have you and your mum been round about now? Where are you going?
Nowhere.
You can't just wander around.
Who cares?
I do.
I should never have been born.
Don't talk like that.
Why not? My own mum said so.
Well, why would she say a thing like that?
Don't you know?
No.
Everyone knows.
Your mum ain't said nothing.
Everyone except me.
Knows what? I don't understand.
Better go and ask David.
What's he done now? Has he been hassling you again?
He's my dad.
Any luck?
No.
Look, she can't have gone far.
But where? She's got nowhere to go.
Exactly. She'll be back.
What if she's walking the streets or something?
I still can't believe it.
It's true.
I mean, all this time, and how come they've never said nothing?
I know.
You and your mum, it's horrible. It can't be true. He can't be your dad.
Anyone but him.
Did Pat know about this? She must have done. See, that's why they're all against us. Don't you get it? Look, come on, Bianca.
No.
Just let me help you.
No.
Look, don't go. Look, you can have the bed. You can stay there. I'll move out. I won't hassle you, I promise. I just don't want you going off like this.
There you go, sweetheart. Cheers.
About Natalie's mum, do you think she might have gone round there?
No, I wouldn't think so.
No, but what about if she was desperate?
Look, why don't you go home, love, and get some sleep, eh?
I can't, not till I know that she's safe.
Isn't that?
Tiffany!
Oh, right now, I wish I was.
Wait! Is Bianca around your place?
No, no. Now, would I be asking if she was? I was just looking for her, actually. See how she made out last
Well,
night.
listen, do you know where she might have got to?
Maybe she got lucky.
I don't think so.
Well, she seemed to be doing all right the last time that
All
I
right,
saw
look,
her.
has she got any other mates she could have gone to?
Well, search me.
Oh, blimey, heaven help her if you're all that she's got.
Sorry.
Ain't you worried about whether she got home or not?
No, she's a big girl, you know.
Yeah, well, in my day, you looked after your mates.
Yeah, and dinosaurs still roam the earth.
You can't sit here all day.
Why not?
What about the car lot?
Let them wait.
Right. Well, I suppose I'd better get over there and start opening up myself.
Whatever.
David, why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself? Shouldn't your first concern be for her?
Oh, yeah, I'll just pop over the house and find out how she is, shall I?
Well, you wanted the chance to be a father to her.
I never wanted it to happen like this, Mum.
You should have thought of that first, shouldn't you?
You never saw her face when I told her.
Well, how did you expect her to react?
Just thought if I could get her to trust me and be a friend to her. I didn't expect her to take it that way.
David.
I'm sorry.
No. You get me things together, then it's all yours. Look, stay as long as you like. You know, I can keep over at Pat's. Wait yourself at home. I'm sorry about the mess.
Thanks.
Well, you know where everything is?
Yeah.
Well, there's not much food in. I've been eating over the cafe since, well, you know. Well, help yourself to anything you do find. All right, then, well, get some rest, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you later. I'll pop back later and see how you are.
Ricky,
Yeah?
could you do me a favour?
Yeah, what is it?
My mum.
Do you want me to go and get her?
No, don't tell him I'm here.
Oh.
You won't, will you, promise?
No, if that's what you want.
I couldn't bear it.
Don't worry, look, you don't have to do anything you don't want to. Right, well, I'll see you later then, yeah? Where is he?
He's not opening up today.
Oh, had a bad night, has he?
What do you know about it?
Oh, his dirty little secret.
Who told you?
Bianca.
How is she?
Well, what do you care? What do any of you care?
I was coming to find you, Ricky, to tell you.
Oh, well, it's a bit late for that.
Listen, I could hardly believe it when Carol told me.
Was that before or after you tried to break me and Bianca up?
That's not fair. I've never been against you.
Once you realised you couldn't stop us.
Come on. It was up to Carol how Bianca was told. I couldn't interfere.
Oh, well, so she asked you it from David instead?
Is Bianca all right?
Well, what do you think?
Must have been a hell of a shock.
Oh, slightly.
Well, it's up to her to sort it out with Carol, isn't it?
The last person she wants to see is Carol.
What, isn't she at home?
You must be joking.
Well, where is she then? Bedsit?
She needed somewhere to crash.
Does Carol know she's there?
No, she don't want us to know.
Well, she ought to be told.
Look, she wants to be left alone.
But Carol will be worried sick, Ricky. Perhaps I better go round there.
No,
and tell
then,
her.
look, I'll do it, all right?
All right, but just let her know she's safe, please.
Yeah, all right. If I see her. Oh, sorry. Did I wake you?
What do you want?
I don't need your permission to come round here.
Ricky, I'm not having a very good day. Don't start.
Well, what do you want? Sympathy?
To be left alone would be nice.
I ain't surprised you're not showing your face out there.
Oh, Mum's told you, ain't she?
How could you be her father? I mean, you used to wire up with the rest of us.
No, I never. I was just looking out for her.
She thought you were after her the way you were always smarming up to her.
I was just taking an interest in the girl.
I mean, what kind of pervert are you? Well, you really disgust her now.
And how would you know that?
I know what she thinks of you.
What's that? You're washing? She's over at the bedsit, isn't she?
She had no one to turn to right now.
Ricky, is she all right?
Well, of course she ain't.
What did she say?
She don't want to think about any of it.
Ricky, this is important. What did the girl say?
About you. She hates you. I mean, how do you expect her to feel? And it's disgusting, the whole thing.
I don't need a lecture on morals from you, thank you very much.
Just stay away from her.
She is my daughter.
Look, she don't want to know, David. Look, she just wants to be left alone. And I'm going to see she is. All right? Bianca? I just wondered if you needed anything. No?
Come up and see what I've done in my room.
Oh, not now, Jeanette.
Do you want me to take your bag up?
No, leave it there.
But how long are you going to stay, Ricky?
I don't know.
Oh, not this again.
Janine, love, isn't it time you got yourself ready for bed? Off you go. How long's this going to go on for? Janine's got more sense than the pair of you put together. Ricky, this is your home. You're welcome back here any time.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't sorting out his mess.
Shut up. You know nothing about it.
I've seen what you've done to her.
At least I didn't sleep with her best mate behind her back.
What's that got to do with it?
All I did was tell the girl the truth.
That's enough. I'm not listening to any more of this.
Sorry.
David didn't even know who Bianca was till Carol chose to tell him. It was her didn't want Bianca told.
If you say so.
It's true.
And you. Ricky's only looking out for Bianca. You should be grateful somebody wants to take care of her. Right. Now, can we just live and let live, please? It's done, it's out, and it's nobody's fault.
Except Carol's.
Yeah, well, she did what she thought was best.
Oh, did she?
Who are you to judge? Anyway, she's paying for it now, isn't she?
I suppose so.
She must be in a right state.
Yeah.
Has she been able to see Bianca yet?
No, not yet.
Probably best to leave it. Ricky, you have told her where Bianca is, haven't you?
Well, I just don't have time yet.
Oh, Ricky!
I've been too busy worrying about her.
We'll go over there now, please.
It won't do no good, Pat. She don't want to know. She's just sitting up there in the dark. She won't even answer the door.
Carol must be worried sick.
Bianca begged me not to tell her.
She's got a right to know where her kid is.
Yeah, but I promised.
I didn't.
Pat, she don't want to see her. No way.
Stay out of it.
I'm only going to go over there and tell her daughter is safe and well.
Oh, I'd hardly put it that way.
Look, you're the last person they want to see over there now.
If it was either one of you two, I'd want to know where you were.
Look, just tell her to stay away.
They just slammed the door in her face.
It's Carol.
Someone to see you.
What do you want?
Just a word.
Come to gloat, have you?
Look, Carol, it was bound to happen sooner or
It didn't
later.
just happen. He told her. He had no business telling her.
Look, I've
It's
only...
me she blames for everything, not him, me.
Look, let the woman speak,
Why?
Carol, yeah?
Why would I want to hear what excuses she's got
I've
to give?
not come here to make excuses for him. Come tell you where Bianca is.
You've seen her?
No, Ricky has.
Where is she?
In the bedsit.
Oh, thank God she's...
Hang on a minute, Carol. I wouldn't go
What?
up there if I was you. She wants to be left alone.
No, I've got to talk to her.
Look, leave it,
No,
Carol.
I've got to see her.
She begged Ricky not to tell you where she was.
Oh, and you just had to come rushing over and tell me that, didn't you?
Well, that's where you got it wrong.
You had nothing on this.
Look, she came over here to help.
But I thought you'd want to know she was safe.
Yeah, well, I'll believe that when I see for myself.
Well, I'm only telling you what she wants.
Look, the main thing is that she's all right.
I've got to tell her that I didn't mean what I said.
Look, she don't want to hear that now, love.
He's right.
It'll only make things worse.
Make things worse, Alan. You're the one who said tell her everything, it'll be all right. Well, it's not all right, is it?
All those things that got said, they can't be taken back. It's me she blames.
Oh, but then you think I deserve it, don't you? That's all you've done, sit in judgment.
Oh, yeah, go on, walk away. You're lucky you can, huh? You don't know what it was like for me. Decisions I had to make. I was a kid, younger than she was. Nobody knows what it was like for me.
I do, Carol. I was there, remember? Yes, you had it hard. And it wasn't fair. But don't take it out on people who are trying to help you.
I just want to make it all right for her.
I know that. I know.
Bianca, it's me. Bianca. I've bought you some breakfast. I'll leave it outside the door, all right?
You should have woke me.
We managed.
Didn't hear you come in last night. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, it comes to something when Pat Butcher shows me more understanding than you.
Look, I'm trying, Carol. Where you going? Look, leave her!
I've held off, and I...
Look, you've got to give her a chance.
Stop telling me what to do. Everybody keeps telling me what to do, and where's it got me?
Oh, no, you don't. I've backed you up. I've stayed out of it. And yeah, I knew this would happen. But no, she's your daughter, and we did it your way.
So what's this? I told you so.
You ain't always right, that's all.
Yeah, but according to you, I never am.
Look, you go round there, Carol. What are you going to say to her? Eh? Another out-of-control screaming match like the other night. That ain't going to help Bianca.
It wasn't meant to...
No? Tell her you're sorry you ever had her?
I've got to tell her I didn't mean it.
Look, you got to calm down.
She shouldn't be on her own at a time like this.
Look, if anyone's going to go over there, it's going to be me.
Will you?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of news, that's all I want.
Yeah, and you'll stay away.
Yeah, just tell her that I'm worried about her, all right?
Yeah, all right.
Alan.
What?
Tell her that I love her, all right? For what it's worth.
You've got enough to do in the office.
Oh, I'll do it later, Mum.
I don't about answering the phones all day. I've got to get over the Vic.
All right, go.
David, leave her alone.
Mum, she can't stay up there forever.
She probably wants to.
Has Ricky been up, do you know?
You couldn't get a peep out of her.
Do you think she's all right?
Well, short of breaking down the door, there's nowhere knowing, is there?
Well, ain't you worried about her?
Are you? Or are you worried about what she thinks of you?
Mum, you know what Carol's like. She could say absolutely anything to her. She could have twisted it all round.
Well, she'd hardly need to do that, would she?
Oh, she got you over to her side now, has she?
Look, the last thing Bianca needs is a pair of you fighting over her.
Well, you tell that to Carol.
Give the woman some credit, please. She brought the kid up on her own.
Mum, that girl has got a right to know who her father is. I know what it was like growing up without a dad. Remember?
What do you really want from her, David?
I want to help her. Mum, I care about her no matter what you think.
How the hell can you help her?
I can open doors for her, encourage her to make something of her life. So she don't end up like that slag of a mother of hers.
Well, I wouldn't tell her that, for starters.
Will you tell me what she was doing out there the other night in that state? Eh? You don't have to be her father, Mum, to know that somebody should be looking after her.
Pity you're 17 years too late, isn't it?
Just stay away from her.
I think that's up to her now.
Haven't you done enough damage?
I told her the truth, that's all.
She wasn't ready to hear it.
I thought you mean you wouldn't.
You had no right.
You have told so many lies, Carol. It's become second nature now.
Listen to you, I'm off.
In fact, your whole life is one big lie.
You don't know anything about me.
From the moment you told me you was having an abortion, you've just told one lie after another.
So what are you saying, eh? That you just stood by me, is that it?
Well, you never know, will you? Because you never gave me a chance.
Ricky?
I was wondering if you were coming here today.
You've got a moment. Look, I know we ain't been seeing eye to eye lately. Look what you and Natalie did to Bianca. You hurt her really bad.
Yeah, well, I paid for it, didn't I?
But this is something else.
You're telling me. Did you know about David?
No.
I can't believe it.
Well, neither could I.
I mean,
Yeah, we're just starting.
why wait till now to tell her?
Look, Carol's asked me to see how she is. Maybe have a word with her.
Yeah, well, good luck if you want to try.
What do you mean?
Well, she won't even open the door to me.
Well, she's all right.
I don't know.
Have you talked to her?
Well, she didn't say much. Not that she'd want to talk to me anyway.
Well, she came to you for help.
I found her.
Oh. So, I thought the two of you might have made it up.
No. She wouldn't even let me near. The only thing I could think of was, just to offer her the bed set.
Yeah. Well, you did the right thing.
I just don't know what to do now.
Look, I'm sorry you had to get caught up in all of this.
No, that's all right. I wanted to help. Do anything for Bianca. I've blown it now, haven't I?
Yeah, we all have, mate.
Oh, look. She ain't been out.
Bianca? B, it's Alan. You in there?
See what I mean? So I'm going to get the spare key off of Sanjo if you want.
No, let me try first. You go on. I only come round here to stop your mum rushing over and battering the door down. Didn't think you'd want that somehow. You must feel let down by everyone. Your mum? I don't know. Sometimes you just can't tell her anything. Well, you know that anyway, don't you? I told her to tell you that the longer it went on, the worse it would be. All right, I should have stood up to her. And I wish I had. And if I've let you down, B, I'm really sorry.
She sent you, didn't she?
I was really worried about you.
You can tell her I never want to see her again.
Now, look, come on. I mean, don't talk like that.
I can't believe she never told me.
Look, she didn't know how.
She'd have just let me carry on thinking he was just some bloke hanging around buying me drink.
Look, it was difficult for her.
She just lied to me.
Well, she didn't. Well, not exactly.
That's all it is with her. One lie after another.
Look, you know I wanted her to tell you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because it was up to her. I mean, don't you see?
I thought you were my friend.
You know I am.
Well, then you should have made her.
She wanted to do it her way.
And you're on her side.
No,
Of course you are.
not on this.
Well, then why didn't you do something?
Because she was waiting for the right moment. If he hadn't got in
He
there
didn't have
first...
any choice.
Look, of course he did.
No, he didn't.
Nobody forced him.
Don't you see? If she'd have told me, it would have never happened.
Come on, you can tell me.
Don't even know how I got in there.
Where?
Porter cabin. I was drunk. I didn't know what I was doing.
You should have come home.
someone to talk to, and he was there.
And he told you?
I was just listening. He was being really nice. He just kept telling me how he was going to help me. And then...
What?
I just wanted someone to comfort me, that's all.
What's wrong, Boo?
Just wanted someone to hold me. I thought it's what he wanted. It just happened. I didn't know it was my dad.
But you should have dealt with this one weeks ago.
Oh, I know.
All right, I'll do it myself.
I want a word with you. Yeah, you. Do you know what you've done to that kid? Do you even care? You filthy pervert. What's your game, eh? Taking advantage of her.
I never touched her.
Oh, what, you calling her a liar, eh? She's just a kid. That's what you call being a father, eh? What sort of bloke likes to mess around with his own daughter?
Stop it, Alan! You'll kill him! Stop it!
Yeah, killing him's too good for scum like him.
Look, I've told you that is enough, Alan. This is not helping anything.
What the hell was that all about? Eh?
He thinks I tried it on with Bianca.
What?
Well, you heard what he called me. Filthy pervert or something.
Well, whoever gave you that idea?
She did.
The lying little care. What's she playing at?
Mum, she's scared. She's hardly like to tell him what really happened, is she?
Well, did you see her?
Alan?
What's happened? You did speak to her?
Yeah, I spoke to her all right.
How was she?
Upset.
Well, what did she say?
Do you really want to know?
Alan, just tell me, will you?
She said that David was trying it on.
What?
Yeah, that's right. That pervert was trying it on with his own daughter.
Do you think I should go and talk to her?
No. No, if you want this to work, I think you should leave her alone for now. You go rushing in there and she'll always resent you. It's too soon, see? David?
No, you're right, Mum. No, you're right. She needs time, doesn't she? It's a lot for her to take in, yeah. I'll leave her. But I tell you something, Mum, it's a relief.
Well, how do you mean?
She finally knows I'm her dad.
Not even David would do something like that. Look, Alan, all he ever wanted was for Bianca to know who he really was.
Well, if you told him when I said none of this would have happened.
Start that again.
Well, it's true. Think about what could have happened. And it would have all been down to you.
But why? I mean, why would he try it on with her? It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to go and talk to her.
Leave it, Carol.
I can't. God knows what she must be going through.
Look, I'm telling you, you wouldn't get a foot in the door.
Look, she's my daughter and I'm worried about her, so I'm going to go and see
leave it, Carol.
No!
Look, Carol, why don't I go now? Huh? I'll see if she's all right. Alan is right, you know. She just needs time to calm down. Look, what if I go now? I'll take some food round for her. She's probably running a bit low.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Blossom.
Yeah?
Look, give her this. Don't tell her it's from me, all right?
I won't be long.
I nearly had him, you know.
What?
David. I was that close from finishing him off. Next time he won't be so lucky.
Bianca, it's me, Blossom. Bianca. Bianca.
I thought I'd bring a few things round for you. Do you mind if I sit down a minute? You look tired.
Do I?
Look, why not let me unpack this latte, and I'll make us a nice cuppa. I've even got some cakes in here somewhere.
Thanks, Gran, but I'm not hungry.
No. Suppose not. Your mother is sick with worry, you know. I've never seen her so upset. I know how you must be feeling.
Yeah?
Yes, love.
Do you know how it feels to have your own mum tell you she wished she'd never had you?
Listen, Bianca. She was upset, that's all. Well, I know everything must seem very confusing right now, but give it time.
Who knows her? I could never trust her again. Never.
Here, have this. In case you're running a bit low.
Thanks, Gran, but I don't want it.
I'll let you get some rest, eh? You know, Bianca, you don't have to shut everyone out.
Here you go, Mum.
Thanks, love. Listen, shouldn't you be on your paper round?
I've given myself a day off.
What?
I'm a mailman.
I see.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a really nice thought, Robbie. Thanks. Isn't it, Alan?
Here, have mine. It's all right.
Really? Don't do that, Robbie, please.
Mum, it's burnt toast. Nobody eats burnt toast, except for Willa.
How many times do I have to tell you, do not feed that dog at the table?
Mum, it's got no dog food. You forgot, remember?
It's your dog, you feed it.
Oh, come on, I've had enough. Come on, love.
Look, love, try not to worry so much, eh?
So I want to go to school.
Why? What's up?
I don't know. I feel sort of ill.
Sort of not good enough. You're either ill or you're not.
It's hard to explain.
Oh, just get up those stairs and get dressed.
Now,
up,
let her
please.
finish.
But you've got a maths test by any chance?
No.
She always does this when she's got a maths
I'm
test.
ill.
No, you're not.
I am. I'm not kidding.
Well, funny about that, neither am I.
Look, she's told us she's not well.
There's nothing the matter with her.
Don't take this out on her.
Oh, what, Alan?
Look, why don't we go upstairs so you can tell me all about it,
There's
eh?
nothing the matter with her, Blossom.
Where are you going? I thought we've got something to discuss.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've got a job to hold down. I mean, we don't want this family to completely fall apart, do we?
Oh, Phil, you coming early again? Yeah, I just needed servicing by night. Listen, I might as well tell you, we ain't got enough work to keep the three of us going, so do you won't be needing me after all? No, you're a good mechanic. Well, good mechanics are hard to come by. No, it's Alan's gonna have to go. Look, Phil, it's a really bad time for him right now. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I ain't run no charity. Well, you're a trained mechanic and he ain't, so that...
Morning, Rick, eh? All right?
Yeah. As you don't have to go now, I mean, you can see the week out, you know.
Look, I'd rather go now, if it's all right.
Ricky, there's nothing you can do.
Look, I know it's a bit short notice, Pauline, but you couldn't cover for me, could you?
When, this afternoon?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't ask you if it wasn't important.
What is it, then?
Oh, you know, family problems.
I'm sorry, Carol, but the answer's no. You're not the only person with family problems. I've got enough of my own to sort out. I mean, there's always something going on with your lot, isn't there?
What do you mean by that, exactly?
Well, it's just always one thing after another.
What are you insinuating?
Nothing.
No, come on, you started this.
No, sorry, I'm Carol. I haven't got the time.
No, just tell me what you mean by that remark and I'll go.
All right, then, what I mean is there's always some crisis or another. If it's not Alan out of work, it's Robbie playing up, and if it's neither of them two, it's your Bianca.
So, obviously what you're saying is that I'm a lousy mother, aren't I?
No, of course I'm not.
Aren't you?
Of course not.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone else thinks that I am. A lousy, pathetic mother who's got no idea. Yeah? Go on. Answer me.
Listen, Alan, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
It's not your problem, Ricky, all right?
Yeah, but it was, it was me that took you on. It just makes me feel responsible, that's all.
Well, don't. It weren't your decision.
Business will pick up. It might only be a few weeks, eh?
Look, believe me, Ricky, I've got more important things on my mind, all right?
Feeling better?
Yeah, sorry about that, Pauline.
Don't be daft. We all have our off days, don't we?
Yeah, if only that's all it was.
You sure you're all right? This is about Bianca, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She must be upset, you know, splitting up with Ricky like that. Something else, isn't it?
Oh, it's to do with David.
They haven't been...
Oh, no. God. No, David's Bianca's father. I got pregnant when I was 14. I hadn't set eyes on him since then. Oh, he wanted nothing to do with it. Neither did Pat.
So they never knew you kept the baby?
Do you know, I had to fight every inch of the way to keep my daughter.
So when David came back here...
Yeah. Yeah, he had no idea. See, this is what this is all about, Pauline. You see, Bianca's just found out.
Well, who told her?
David did.
Well, how did he find out?
I told him. Well, he started chatting up his own daughter, didn't he?
Oh, Carol.
Oh, God, it sounds terrible. I'm really sorry I shouldn't have told you any of this. Sorry, Pauline.
Does Pat know about this?
Yeah. Pat knows all right. I never wanted Bianca to find out about all this. And I've really tried to protect her from it all. Now she won't even speak to me. Oh, I've made a right mess of everything. I don't know what to do.
Now, listen, you, stop being so hard on yourself. It's taken real guts to do what you've done. To have that baby with no support, no help. Now, come on, stop blaming yourself. You've done the best you possibly could for her. You've done nothing wrong.
Oh. Thanks, Pauline. I better get going, actually. Listen, this is just between me and you, yeah?
Of course. But there is just one thing. Did Pete not know he had another grandchild?
Oh, no.
Oh. He'd always wanted a granddaughter. Wish he'd known. Anyway, look, don't you worry about this afternoon. Of course I'll cover for you.
Thanks, Pauline. Thanks a lot.
Bye, darling. Very much. You fancy another? It's on the house.
No thanks. I don't need no charity pack.
Please yourself.
If you never turned up yesterday, believe me, your son will be pushing up daisies. And you want to buy me a drink.
Look, Alan, you got this all wrong.
Forget it.
Look, you had no right to attack David like that. Listen. He didn't touch Bianca. That's not what happened.
And I told you I don't want to hear it. All right.
Oh, Blossom, what can I do for you?
Is Alan still around? I thought I'd take him for a beer.
No, he's already gone.
Oh? How long ago was that then?
This morning.
I don't understand.
He's been laid off.
So, where's he been all day?
I don't know.
You're all right, Merlin?
Yeah.
Should I take a cup?
Oh, I'll do it. Carol, well...
No. I don't know, listen, I've been thinking. And I haven't exactly been upfront about everything, have I? And listen, you and I arguing is just not going to solve anything, is it?
Look,
That's
there's
just
something
been
I want-
one disaster after another. I just can't cope with it.
Look, Carol.
What?
I think... You go and sit down, love. I'll make us that cup here.
Right, cheers. All right, Alan's just making a cup of tea.
Alan!
What?
Alan.
What happened?
What?
About your job.
Oh, yeah, forget it.
Excuse me, what are we talking about here?
I'm sorry. You mean you don't know? Oh, Christ.
You've lost your job and you didn't have the decency to tell me.
Look, I was trying to, but, you know...
For what?
Well, you got enough to worry about this.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, Alan.
Well, what the hell do you expect me to say? Evening, love. Fancy a cuppa? Oh, yeah. As well as everything else. I've been sacked.
I expect you to be honest with me, Alan.
Oh, yeah? Well, like you are with me. Don't make me laugh. I've lost count the amount of times you've lied in this house.
Oh, yeah, go on, blame it all on me. You know what, you just didn't have the guts to tell me, did you?
And don't you think it just might be because I care about this family, about you, and what it would do to us all, hey? But don't worry, Carol. I don't expect you to understand. In fact, you know something? I don't expect anything from you no more. That's great.
Sorry about the job. So is Carol. She's upset, that's all.
Don't you think I am?
I know you are, love. But what's the point in screaming at each other all the time?
She'd be telling her all this, Gran. Anyway, don't matter anymore.
You know you don't mean that.
Don't I? I was 20 when I first met Carol. It was great. At least I thought it was. It was what I wanted.
And it's what you still want. I know you do.
I didn't mind it. She had 3 kids. It didn't bother me. I had this ready-made family, didn't I? Then when Billy came along, my own kid, well, I couldn't have been happier. But where's it all got me, eh?
Oh, don't talk like this, Alan.
I mean, what's there to stay for? I can't carry on like this. I'll never know where I am. You know, if it wasn't for Billy, I could just get up and go. Couldn't I?
Look for another job?
Don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. About anything.
If you're not happy here, Alan, no one's making you stay. I said nobody's making you stay.
Yeah, I know.
Ricky! Ricky, can I have a word? I'm late. Please. Look, whatever it is, I'm not interested. I need to speak to Bianca. Look, I told you before, stay away from her. Well, that's why I'm asking you. I thought you could talk to her for me. Look, you go anywhere near it won't be just Alan Jackson who wants to finish you off. Who told you? Yeah, who do you think? And next time, she just might not be there to save her little boy. Think about it. Look, please! I mean it, David! You don't understand. I don't want to. I told you, you go anywhere near her, and I... You what? Look, mate, however much you hate this, I am her father, and all I want is a chance to put things right. Please, get your hands off me. Get your hands off.
Bianca? Bianca, it's me, Sonia.
I'm asleep.
Then why are you talking to me?
Who sent you?
No one.
What's that for?
Beans on toast. Thought I'd cook us some breakfast.
Sonia, I'm not hungry.
Then we'll have it later.
Listen, I just want to be on my own.
Why?
He's too young, you wouldn't understand.
There's been a lot of shouting going on about you lately.
Well, what have they been saying?
Dunno. Always sent out the room, ain't I? But we're not allowed to tell anyone about David. It's all a big secret.
Well, I suppose the old Wolford knows by now then.
Look, I could stay if you want, you know. Keep you company.
Listen, I've got a lot on my mind.
Is it because David's your dad? At least he's better looking than mine was. I've seen a photo of mine. He was really ugly.
Bye, Sonia.
I was only trying to help.
Yeah, I know.
Go, you. I'll leave the beans outside the door in case you change your mind, all right? Bye.
Putting your house in order, Ainsley is in the kitchen with our ideal couple. And they're trying to turn chaos into something culinary.
Come on, Alan. You can't just sit around all day.
What do you want me to do?
Could go and find another job. And that's it, is it? You're just going to sit in that chair and do nothing. That it? Huh? That'll solve everything, won't it?
Gran, I could do without this right now.
Look, you got a good family here that's falling apart and you're just going to let it? That it?
Don't you think I've tried? I mean, everything I do is wrong. So what's the point, eh?
Look, can't you for one moment get away from what you're feeling and give her a bit of support?
You've seen the way she is with me.
Look, Alan, almost every man Carol has ever been with has just given up on her and walked out. And every time it happened, that girl had to pick herself up and start all over again. Didn't she?
Don't you think I know that?
She's frightened.
Of
That's
what?
all. That you're gonna turn around and do exactly the same thing. Look, I know you love her, Alan. So why don't you show it now when she needs you most? Are you going to be just like all the others?
Carol!
Look, Alan, I don't want any more fights.
Well, neither do I. Look, let's sit down for a couple of minutes, eh? Carol, look.
Listen, I'm just sick with worried about Bianca, that's all.
And you think I'm not?
I just feel I should go over there and talk to her.
Look, just leave her for a bit. She'll come round, I promise you. Look, we're in this together, Carol. And the one thing you've got to start doing is trusting me a bit more. If we're going to have any kind of future together, they've got to stop keeping things from me. No more secrets, yeah?
Yeah. I know I made a mistake. I'm sorry. It's just never been easy for me to trust anyone.
No. Not even me. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Look, I've just got scared that one day you'll have had enough of all of this.
But I'm not like the others, am I? I mean, I wouldn't do that.
You know the kids will think of you as their real dad. And that's what you've been to them. A real dad. Someone they can turn to. Bobby and Sonia's fathers, they never cared. Not like you. And the going got rough. What was it that just went? Well, I'm not so much scared for me anymore, Alan. I'm really scared for them, what it would do to them. And you know what? Throughout all of this mess, you're the one that Bianca trusts. The only one she'll talk to.
No more secrets then, yeah?
I promise. No more secrets.
You and all.
You don't look too good. Mind you, if I found out Dave Wicks is my dad, I would probably top myself by now.
Robbie, get out.
Have you heard the latest? Alan gave David a good seeing to.
What happened?
Couple of punches, that's all. Pat turned up. Shame, innit?
Is he all right?
Thought you didn't care.
Well, I don't. Robbie, look, get out, will you? I don't want any visitors right now.
Oh, you're very friendly, aren't you? I only come to see if you wanted anything.
Well, I don't. Robbie, there is something you can get me. Get me some booze.
Yeah, sure. What do you want? Gin, whiskey, vodka?
Anything, I don't care, long as there's a lot of it. Hurry up.
Come on.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here this hour.
Yeah, well, Carol's not feeling too good again, is she?
You asking me or telling me?
I thought you'd know the answer to that one.
Do I?
I know about Bianca and David. Carol told me.
Might have known it. She always did have a big mouth on her. I'm sorry, Pauline, but there's never been any love lost between Carol and me.
Yeah, I can understand why now. So how long have you known then?
8, 9 months. Came as a hell of a shock to me, I can tell you.
Tell me about it. How do you think I feel suddenly finding out Pete had another grandchild?
I'm sorry, Pauline. I couldn't tell you. Carol didn't even want me to know.
Yeah, now I know what's been going on. I can understand why.
It takes two, you know.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is why David told her.
Yes, well, you'll have to ask him that, won't you?
With that poor girl finding out like this, what she must be going through.
Yes.
It's only me. I've got it.
About time. You've been gone hours.
You should eat something, you know that?
Let's stay in.
Well, me and Well, I thought we'd keep you company, didn't we, boy?
Look, I just want to be on my own, right?
I don't know why you're so upset. I mean, it's not that bad, is it?
Who?
Well, David Wicks. I mean, if it was such a big secret, he wouldn't have told you, would he?
Just mind your own business and go.
I'm so sorry to upset you. I know. What if I leave Well, dear? He'd be great company for you. Right. Listen, this is dinner, right? I give him half when I've gone and half just before you go to bed, all right? Now, you be a good boy, all right? And stand guard. Now, remember, half now and half before you go to bed.
For God's sake, Robbie, if you're going, just go. Shut the front door behind you. I don't want any more visitors.
All right.
Bianca. Bianca, it's me. It's David. Can you open the door? Come on. Look, I know you're upset. But, we've got to talk about this. Hey? Bianca. I really think we need to, don't you? Come on. Hey? Just 5 minutes, that's all. Please. Bianca. Bianca, open the door, darling, please. Come on. Bianca, please. I don't know what your mum said about things, but, I want to put things right, Bianca. I want you to win my side. Okay? Now, look, I'm sorry it all had to come out the way it did. I always believed you had a right to know who I was, but it was your mum. It was your mum. She didn't want you to... She didn't want me to tell you. All right? But now you know, can we just talk about it? Bianca, please open the door. When I found out, I mean, when your mum told me, I was gutted. couldn't believe it. I kept seeing you around the square and I had to try and take it all in. This lovely, beautiful, beautiful young girl was my daughter. I might probably look like I was chatting you up all the time. But I couldn't explain, could I? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you how proud I was of you. And I am proud, Bianca, but believe me, I am. I know you probably don't want to hear this now. But you're my daughter. And I love you. It don't matter what you think about me. It doesn't matter, I don't care. I love you. And I just wanted you to know.
Dunno. Try and get her to come home.
I still think I should come with you.
But don't worry. If me and you can patch things up, we can do the same with B.
Yeah, I hope so.
What, Bianca, you going over there now?
Yeah.
Can you bring Mal up for me? I'll be well hungry.
It's nice of you to leave him over there, love.
And I did some shopping for her.
Did you? What'd you get her? No, I don't know, Robbie. What'd you get her?
Just got her some...
Robbie, what did you get her?
Got her some gin.
You got a gin? Booze?
Mum, it was only a small bottle. She asked
Yeah,
me for
thanks.
it.
You're a big help, you
All right,
are.
let's not start arguing again. Look, I'll see you later.
Yeah, all right. Let me know what's happening, all right?
God knows what state she'll be in now.
Don't forget Wellard.
Get up those stairs.
Now.
Bianca!
Where were you last night? Well, I heard you come in. It must have been about 3 o'clock.
Sorry if I woke you.
No, you didn't. So where'd you go?
Over the cafe. Couldn't sleep.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not really. No.
Fair enough. I'll see you later. David?
What?
Never mind.
Bianca turned up yet?
No, she's holed herself up in the bedsit. I've been trying all morning, but she won't answer the door.
Yes, darling. All colours, all sizes, all the same price.
Look, I was wondering whether you could borrow me the key. Make sure she's all right.
Sorry, mate, no.
Why not?
Because I've got responsibilities, innit?
Like what? I mean, you're not the landlord. You just collect the rent.
Well, exactly. That's why I can't give you people's keys just like that.
Why don't you come over there with me? Look, I'm really worried about her.
Sorry, a bit busy at the moment. Maybe later, yeah?
Look, I need to go there now. Come on, this is important.
What, is she in trouble or something?
That's what I need to know. This is Shamila, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's she now? Nursery?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't know?
Yeah, I do. She's at nursery.
Oh, fine. At least your little girl's safe and sound then.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, look. Why don't I walk you over there? But you'll have to wait a bit, all right?
Oh, thanks, mate. Cheers.
Right. Yes, darling. Yeah, that one. Good choice.
Thanks.
want.
It's all right. Stay where you are. There's no rush.
I feel sick.
There you go. You'll be all right.
Alan, say anything.
Well, just what I told you. He looked a bit worried. Has she been ill or something?
No. Well, yeah.
Look, I've got to go.
Yeah, look, listen, thanks, Sanjay. I'm sorry you were bothered.
Look, if there's anything I can do, you know where I am.
Yeah, cheers.
Mum, she'll be all right. Willow's been looking after her.
Get inside, you.
Feeling better?
No. Wish I was dead.
Well, that's an improvement. I thought you were when I found you. Look, it's getting on. You ought to eat something.
I ain't hungry.
Well, you must be.
Well, I ain't. Besides, I ain't going out having everyone pointing and laughing at me.
Look, don't be silly. No one's laughing at you. And if they do, they'll have me to deal with.
What, like you dealt with David Wicks?
Yeah, like I dealt with David Wicks. Well, at least just get out of here and get some air. You're not the only one that's certain, you know. I mean, you think you are, but you're not. How do you think your mum would feel, eh? If she could see you in this state?
I don't care what she thinks. She can go to hell.
And me?
Hey?
Well, do you want me to go to hell? And Billy? And Sonia and Robbie?
No.
Look, I miss having you at home, B. We all do. And we can't let this business break up the family. I mean, we've had stupid arguments before and we've got over them.
This ain't a stupid argument.
Well, I know. But even so, whatever's happened, we can sort it. I mean, you should be at home, not stuck in this...
What? What, this cheap little room?
Yeah.
Well, the cheaper the better, eh? I mean, all cheap tarts have rooms like this, don't they?
Bianca, don't talk like that.
Well, that's what they're saying, isn't it? All round the square. I mean, my mum's a liar. My boyfriend's run off with my best mate. And I even came on to my own dad.
No, Bianca, that was down to him.
Look, I'm surprised you even came round here, Alan. You could get a reputation, you know.
Bianca.
Look. You came round here because you care about me, all right? Thanks. But if you think I'm coming home, you can forget it.
What are you doing here? I told you to stay away from her.
You and Laura are going sitting on a bench.
Her dad's looking after her.
Her dad is right here.
You'll never mean a thing to her. Not like Alan. He's always been there when she needed someone. He's put food in front of her. He's been a father to her, and a good one. You just can't bear that, can you?
Do you know, Carol, we're in the same boat, you and I. We should get on better.
Oh, yeah? How'd you figure that, then?
She's in there, we're out here. Two doting parents united on our shared concern.
On some other planet, maybe.
Quiet here. I'll say that.
Yeah, it is without everyone shouting their heads off.
I feel like I've, let you down.
No, you ain't.
Not just you. Everyone. If I could get a better job, earn decent money for once.
You do all right. Besides, it ain't the money, is it?
No, maybe not.
At least you never lied to me.
But I get the truth from you, didn't I?
Yeah, that's different. You had no choice. She had a choice, though.
Your mum was wrong. She knows that, and she's sorry.
Also, she ought to be. Listen, Alan. This business with David Wicks.
Look, you don't have to explain a thing to me.
But I want to. See, I was drunk that night. It wasn't really his fault. Sort of led him on.
Look, he took advantage. He knew the situation. You didn't. In my book, that makes him responsible.
No. didn't do anything. It was me. I asked him to kiss me. I told him I wanted him.
B. Look, it's all right.
What's going on in here? A seance?
He's with her, Alan. He's been with her all day.
So?
Poisoning her mind against me.
Well, you don't know that.
Yes, I do. But you sweet life they are, both of them. But it ain't gonna work, Mum. Blood is thicker than water. She'll come round, you'll see.
David, make your peace with her if you must. But for God's sake, do something about this before somebody gets really hurt.
How'd you feel?
All right.
So you're not something to eat in the cafe then? Well, come on, no one to see you. It'll be dark.
Maybe.
B, come on. Cheers, mate.
Why can you eat that? Makes me feel sick.
You should eat something. Line your stomach.
All right, give us a chip then.
Go on. Cheers. What's the matter?
Nothing.
But he ain't staring at you. You're imagining it. I mean, who'd want to stare at your ugly mug?
Beginning to sound like my mum.
You know, it's her you should be talking to, not me.
No way. Listen, after what she's done, I'm never speaking to her again.
Look, your mum was trying to protect you. That's all.
Well, she didn't do a very good job, did she?
Maybe not. But you behaving like this, well, it ain't going to make things any better.
I don't know. I don't really care. I hate her.
Mean that?
Yeah.
Well, tell her. If you've got the bottle.
I'm not afraid of her. I'll tell her exactly what I think, don't you worry. I ain't crawling around yet. If she wants me, she knows where she can find me.
Right. I've got far too much here. Can't help us out.
That's so graceful.
Alice, leave one. Just a coffee, please.
Well, let's take your toast then. Come on. It's all right.
Well?
She says she'll talk to you. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I don't know what to do, Alan.
Well, she says you know where she is if you want to talk.
It's not exactly an invitation.
No, it's the best you're going to get.
She slams the door in my face.
You couldn't wait to get over there before. Look, I think she really wants to see you.
She didn't say that.
That's what she meant.
You think so?
Look, she needs you, Carol. She's just a child.
Try telling her that.
Look, believe me, it was a kid that I saw in the cafe last night. And what that kid wants more than anything is her mum.
Oh, I've made such a mess of everything.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Mouth first, brain later. You know, I've always been the same.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
You managed to get through to her all right.
Well, sometimes.
How'd you do it?
Well, it's easier for me. She don't expect so much. I'm not her mum.
What are you doing?
You need to stop.
I can't now, this is a tip.
I don't think so.
Can you switch it on, please?
Look, I know what this is all about.
The house is dirty.
All this cleaning and polishing and scrubbing. I know why you're doing it. Look, you don't fool me. Just go and see her.
Right, there you go, there's yours. Cheer up, David, for goodness sake. With a face like that, you're bad for business.
Is that all you can think about?
Well, somebody has to. The way you're going on, this place is going to end up down the pan.
Yeah, well, that's the least of my worries, all right?
Why don't you pull yourself together and stop being so selfish? Either go and talk to her or let it drop once and for all.
I have talked to her.
Oh? What does she say?
Nothing.
What?
I don't think she heard me. She's never opened the door.
David. I'm sorry, love. I don't know what you're talking about.
I stood outside and told her that I loved her.
You stood in the hallway and talked through a door? For goodness sakes, did anybody hear you?
I don't know. And I don't care, Mum.
Well, you should care. Only takes one person to talk round here and everybody will know.
I just want to explain things to her, Mum.
How do you explain 17 years without a dad?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, I see. So now it's my fault that she won't talk to you. You've tried to talk to her. She won't talk. Just leave it, please,
No.
David.
I can't.
What happened?
What do you mean?
With Bianca?
Nothing.
What?
I haven't been to see her yet.
Why not?
Well, I've been very busy.
You've had all morning.
Yeah, I've had a lot to do.
Like what?
Things.
We'll go and see her now.
I can't, it's dinner time.
Well, since when does that matter?
I can't be late for work.
Carrie, you're trying to get out of this.
I'm not.
You're putting it off.
I told you I'm going to go and see her.
When?
When I'm ready.
And when's that going to be?
When I'm ready.
Oh, don't worry. I haven't breathed a word about Bianca.
Thanks, Pauline.
How is she?
I don't know.
Are you two still not talking?
Well, you know how it is.
I lost him for a while, you know.
What, Mark?
Yeah. He just ups and left, completely disappeared. I was half out my mind with worry. I didn't see him for over a year.
Well, at least with Bianca being in the bedsit, I know that she's safe.
But is that enough?
No.
You should go and see her, you know.
Yeah, I will. I'm just scared, you know. Stupid, isn't it? Scared of going to see my own daughter.
No.
I'm terrified I'm going to make things worse than they already are.
But you've got to talk to her.
Yeah, I know. What if I shoot my mouth off again?
You won't.
Wish I had your confidence.
You won't, because you don't want her to go and do what my Mark did.
I really missed her.
Yeah, I thought you liked having that bedroom for yourself.
Will she come back?
Yeah, well, maybe she will soon.
When? When?
Oi, feet. And now you've dirtied it, will you be so kind as to clean it with a cloth, please?
Will you go and see her?
Yes, I will do.
You asked her to come back. Ask her to come back.
What, are you an echo? I will go and see her when I'm good and ready, not before, all right?
There's no need to take it out on Billy.
What's your opinion?
You can't stand any of us, can you? On your way here.
Stupid.
No? Well, maybe you'd like us all to leave and let you get on with it.
Oh, you can then.
place is a dump.
So what?
And look at the state of you.
If you've come round to give me an earful, Mum, you can get lost.
No, that's not why I've come. I've been worried about you, Bianca.
Makes a change.
I'm always worried about you.
What, you scared I might get in trouble?
I worry about you because I love you.
Oh. So do you always lie to people you love then?
I should have told you before about David.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
Sorry. Is that meant to make it all right then, is it?
I've never been interested in who your dad was.
I didn't know he lived across the road from me. I mean, for God's sake, Mum, you've seen me talking to him. Don't you think I had a right to know who he was?
Yeah, but he's never been a dad to you.
Because you never let him.
He wasn't interested.
I've always shut him out of my life.
He never wanted to be in your life.
Neither did you.
Listen, what I said back then, I didn't mean. I was angry, Bianca.
You never wanted me.
I did want you.
I thought I was just an accident.
Yeah, all right. Well, I didn't exactly plan to have you.
Yeah, well, you made that clear. What was I, a quick screw down the canal?
Yeah, and if David Wicks is out his way, that's all you ever would have been. I went up to the West End for the pregnancy test. They told me it was positive. I didn't believe him at first. I didn't want to believe him. Well, I went and bought myself an ice cream and sat by the fountains in Trafalgar Square. God, it was freezing. It was November. I knew they weren't lying. I sat there and I thought, God, what am I going to do? I thought I didn't tell my mum. I knew she'd skin me. So the next day I sent David a note at school asking him to meet me at dinner time. And he never showed. So I caught up with him after school when he was with his mates. They was all messing around with fireworks. Well, he didn't want to talk to me. He chucked this banger thing at me, and when I screamed, he laughed. They all did. Anyway, they started walking off, so I followed them. He turned round to me and he told me to leave him alone. He called me a dirty tart. And they laughed. But I wanted to tell him, so I stuck right behind him. So eventually he had to leave his mates. We went and sat in a bus stop. God, it stunk in there, you know how they do. Anyway, I told him I was pregnant. He just turned and looked at me and he said, "What's it got to do with me?" I said, "You got to be the dad. I've never been with anybody else." So I just kept saying it over and over. I've never been with anybody else. In the end, I suppose he believed me because he turned around and he said, "How much it going to cost?" I said, "What?" He said, "Get rid of it." I said, I didn't know if I wanted to get rid of it. I might want to keep it. He was scared. I could see it in his eyes. Anyway, a few days later, he came up to me after school and he hands me this envelope with 100 quid in it, all in dirty £5 notes. I didn't want an abortion. I wanted the baby. I wanted you. I loved you from the minute I knew I was expecting you. I'll never stop loving you, Bianca. Ever.
I want to do something.
There's nothing you can do. Only wait.
Continuing pretty cold, again, bringing snow.
Do us a favour, will you? Could you give that to Bianca for us?
Sure.
Cheers.
Perhaps I shouldn't have told her.
You told her the truth, that's all.
Hello, Mum. Come on.
Wake Bianca up. Nothing to wake her up. She was snoring all right. Should have stayed where she was.
You suggested that you wanted her back.
That was yesterday.
I said be quiet, will you?
Morning.
All right, love, you don't have to get up yet. Go and have a lie in. I'll bring you some breakfast up if you like.
What, in bed?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Have you two cleaned your teeth yet?
Come on,
Get.
Emily.
Listen, I'll take them to school if you like.
No, you don't have to do that.
I don't mind.
No, I'm going to do it. When you have
Yeah, I'll do it.
They're my boots.
Yeah. Well, it'll do me own anyway.
Listen, why don't you go and have a nice bath and use some of my bath oil? Take it easy for a bit.
All right, then. You're so brave. How come you're so brave?
Just did what I wanted to do.
Hating.
So do I.
Just thought we could bung you some money and get yourself out of trouble.
I didn't want him around anyway.
Alan would never do a thing like that.
No, I don't think he would.
Wish he was my real dad.
He's done in all the ways that really matter.
So where's David fit into all this then?
Nowhere. He's irrelevant, just like he always has been.
Right, I've done the accounts and the petty cash.
Okay.
Oh, Tricky Dicky must be selling out. Only you're not thinking about Tricky Dicky, are you?
I wrote to her, Mum.
David, what are you playing at?
I had to do something, didn't I? I couldn't just sit around and let them fill her head with a pack of lies about me.
So what did you write?
I didn't know what to put, really. I thought it would be easy, but it weren't. Just couldn't get the words out right.
Never were much good at putting pen to paper, were you?
I thought she would have come to see me by now.
If she does show her face, you wouldn't know what to say. There's nothing to say. If she wants to talk to you, she knows where you are.
Mum...
No, David. You've got to leave it to her now. You've done everything you can. I suppose I'd better get over to the pub. Listen, son. You know I'm right, don't you?
What's this?
Keys to your bed set.
What about Bianca?
Doesn't need them. She's back home where she belongs.
I think you might just be able to help me out.
What else out there?
A strong pair of legs like yours could be useful midfield.
You're talking about football.
That's right, darling. I'm getting together my very own dream team.
Oh, nightmare more like.
Hey?
Peggy's football team. Arthur Fowler up and pumping his way up the pitch. He'll probably have a heart attack. I mean, they'll be a laughing stock, aren't they?
I think you'll find you're wrong there, Pat. It's all coming along very nicely, thank you.
Well, Sharon won't like it.
Well, I've had a couple of quite good signings today.
Don't you tell us a football manager now, do you?
Alan Jackson's just signed up. You know, that big fella, very good looking. And then there's your Ricky. He's signed my list, haven't you, darling?
Yeah, that's right.
What do you want to go and do that for?
I like football.
I didn't think you liked your mother-in-law that much. Why don't you join a proper team?
It's only a bit of fun, Pat.
What do you want to drink?
Oh, nothing. So I've just come to tell you I'm moving out.
What?
Well, I want to move back into the bed set.
What about Bianca?
Well, I've just got the keys off of Carol. I'll see you later.
Hang on. What about Bianca?
She's gone back to her mum and dad.
from David.
Have you opened it?
No, I recognise his writing.
It's addressed to Bianca, not me.
I know.
So why have you given it to me?
Well, I reckon you know what to do with it.
Thanks, Ricky.
You're all right, Mum.
You got to give it to her.
Not necessarily.
It's her letter.
Not yet, it ain't.
Look, she'll go mad if she finds out you kept it from her.
How's she going to find out?
Well, don't you think there's a chance that David might tell her?
Oh, she says she hates him.
Well, in that case, you've got nothing to lose by giving her the letter.
Thought about steaming it open.
Carol, you promised. No more secrets. Why ain't you learnt a thing?
I don't want that man anywhere near my daughter.
Well, neither do I.
Well, then.
Look, you've got to give her the letter. Look, if you don't trust her, how's she ever going to trust you?
Could be that food's running short and it's had to move elsewhere.
This is for you.
Jessica returns to make a final check.
It's from David.
It could also be that the battery has failed. Here, Tet, the dog, comes into his own.
All right. Yeah, I'm going out for a walk.
Well, this time of night?
Yeah, I want to get a bit of fresh air.
Bianca, take care.
I will.
Bianca. You got my letter then?
Bianca. Bianca. Bianca, you can't go.
Oh, watch me.
Look, we need to talk.
I don't think so.
Please, Bianca.
Don't touch me.
All right, I'm sorry. Well, is it going to be like this every time we see each other?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. I can't make you talk to me. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything.
My mum's told me about you.
Well, I hardly think she'd be singing my praises.
She said you wanted to get rid of me. Is it true? Well?
Yes, I did.
So you're not going to deny it then?
Would you believe me if I did?
So you admit you wanted to get rid of me?
Bianca, you weren't a person then,
That's
were
right, I was just an inconvenience.
Look, it was a long, long time ago.
What difference does that make?
I was just a kid.
You were old enough to have sex with my mum.
We was just having a bit of fun, that was all.
Yeah, except she couldn't walk away from it like you did.
Well, she could have done, if she wanted to.
You gave her money to kill me. I hate you.
Bianca, you don't know me.
I know what you did to me mum.
Bianca.
There's nothing more to say.
There is. Now, you don't know everything yet. Sit down. Sit down.
What do you think he's saying to her?
You got to trust her, love. Come to bed.
I'm going to wait up a bit longer.
When you was a kid, did you ever wonder why I never come and see you?
Of course I did.
And why do you think that was?
When I was little, I just thought maybe you was George Michael or had some prints or something. As I got older, I just realised it was just because she was a bastard.
It was because I never even knew you existed.
Because she didn't stick around to find out.
I had no choice, love. A couple of weeks after your mum told me she was pregnant, her brothers got hold of me.
Oh, don't tell me. They roughed you up a bit. Big deal.
Roughed me up? They jumped me on the way home from school one afternoon. Took it in turns to kick the living daylights out of me. Derek got out this knife and he held it right up to my face, right up so I could see it. And he said, you go near my sister again and I will kill you. My mum took me out of school. And by the Christmas, we'd moved away. That was the last I heard of him. Never saw your mum again. Until the day, I come back here. What I did was wrong. It was wrong. But I knew nothing about you, I swear.
If you did, would you have come and seen me?
Yeah. Yeah, of course I would have done. When your mum told me, I just wanted to make it all up to you. I wanted to tell you everything then, but she wouldn't have it. My dad was never there for me when I needed him. But if I'd have known about you, of course I would have been there for you. I would have looked after you. And I would have loved you. And I would have been your dad.
Would you?
Bianca, please, let me prove it to you.
Morning.
Tea's in the pot. You were late home last night?
I thought you were asleep.
No, I couldn't sleep until I knew you were safe home.
I went to see David.
Yeah, I know. So what do you have to say then?
He told me about what happened. Must have been awful. He just said he wants to make up for all the lost years.
Ah, so all of a sudden he wants to be a dad, yeah?
Mum, there's no need for you to worry.
Where was he all those years you were growing up, eh?
Mum, I said don't worry.
Come on.
Janine's lost her own work.
God.
She won't be long. Where were you last night?
Oh, I stayed over the port cabin to do a bit more paperwork.
All letter writing?
No need, Mum. Bianca came to see me.
And?
Well, she didn't exactly fall into my arms and start calling me Daddy, but at least we're talking.
Happy now?
Yeah. Well, it ain't much, but it's a start, I suppose.